Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKakodash Barakatam. Giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honors to my elder apostles and elders of the great millstone that do real well. Alright, peace, love, salutation to the Akim, the brethren. Alright, the brothers on the four corners of the earth that push this gospel in truth and sincerity. To the Aquath, my sisters that listen in silence and obedience. Alright, to the husbands, Shalom. The young brother Chaya from Trinidad JMS camp. Here to do a quick edification, exhortation to strengthen and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Alright, and this lesson is going to be, going into staying in the fight. And encouraging other brothers to stay in the fight. Because it is a fight. Alright, the scriptures calls us soldiers. You understand? Scriptures call us watchmen. Alright, the hopeful elect. Alright, the house of David. Alright, the mighty men and David, they were warriors, they were soldiers. Alright, so this is a fight. Alright, this is a fight, and we're fighting against wickedness. Alright, scripture says the spirit, wars against the flesh, and likewise the flesh wars against the spirit. Alright, and there's things that's gonna come up and try to knock you off. Alright, but I here to encourage you, through strength and power, Yahweh Shimon Shabin, and it's his will to encourage you to stay in the fight. Alright, because we're coming into some times, alright, with this devil, he saw Edom the so-called white man going and try to kick we down. Alright, try to get we to deny the Lord. Alright, try to get we to deny the truth and to go back into the world with his with his wiles, his cunningness, his craftiness. Alright? I'm gonna go in a little bit of that, going in the armor. Alright? Because that's something that has helped me, and hopefully, you receive edification and exhortation through this lesson. To strengthen and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So this is Luke 22 and verse 31. Alright? And it says, and the Lord said, Yahweh Shai said, right? Simon, Simon, which is Peter, alright, which we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we received the revelation that he, alright, is King David also, alright, King Masha, alright, King Moses. Alright, it says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan, alright, which Satan goes back into adversary, alright, or enemy. Alright, but this is the spiritual demon Satan, right? It says he had desired to have you. He have desired to have you. Alright, and all of us that in this truth, we're gonna receive trials. Alright, and is Yahweh Shai giving Satan the leeway, alright, to come and try me. Alright, because this is a big part of being in this truth. You're gonna be tried. Alright, you're gonna be tried, you're gonna be tested to see where you're really made up, if you're for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or if you're for the world. Alright, so it says Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But he wanted to sift us out. And where does he use that sift for? To get the let me see a sifting flour. You sift for the flour. What comes down at the bottom? Alright, this is where you can use. But one on the top is the lumps. You understand? It's the lumps. And that lump is eventually what get crushed up. Alright, or it gets thrown away. You understand? And we don't want that to happen to us. We don't want Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to stay away, boy. Or move from our eyesight. We want to be, we want to be favored in that day. We want to receive that grace. We want to make Yahweh Hashem Yahushai smile, knowing that he made a good choice calling us. Alright? Verse 22, but it says, but I have prayed for thee, and that is what Yahweh Shai do. Yahweh Shai prayed for Simon Peter, alright, and he also prayed for his elect. That what? But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, that our faith fail not, that we don't stop believe, that we continue believing. Alright, Yahweh Shai prayed for his men, that they will continue believing, and believing is what? Believing is faith, believing is your shield in this fight. Right, when you believe, believing is your shield. Alright, it's all belief that is gonna keep us up in battle, because your shield is a very important weapon in war. If not one of the most important, your shield. Alright, because where your shield is used for, your shield is used for defense. Alright? And that is what Satan is going to try to come and attack with belief. I've been a young brother in the street, demons are trying to come and hamper me, you know. And constantly I was had to be rebuking them and rebuking them and rebuking them, continue praying also, you know, because you're gonna get fight. The flesh worked against the spirit, alright. But Yahweh Shai prayed first. Habaratis will be a part of the hopeful elect. Yahweh Shai prayed first. He says, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. Alright? And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Alright? Because what went on one year, Yahweh Shai already knew Peter would deny him. Alright? It was prophesied. Yahweh Shai prophesied. Alright? So Peter, and at that time, Peter fell. Right? And we will fall. Some of us will fall in this truth. Alright? But Yahweh Shai pray that, to give you that extra strength. That when this happen, we will turn back and say, Salakia, Yahweh Shai, and went off, Salakia, Yahweh Shai, Babakusha, forgive me. And now it's our job now that if that is to happen now, we get back up, we do so foot, we get back up and we strengthen we brethren and we let them know, hey, the wilds are Shatan, the wilds are the so-called white man fear in these times. What you gonna come with and try to make you deny the truth? Or you gonna come with and try to make you fall off? Our friends and all around, we try to put it down. It's like the movie Matrix. All of these sentinels, there's each and everybody. Alright, they could take form anytime. And when they do take form, because they realize you unplug from the matrix, what they're going to come and do, attack you so that you go back into the matrix. Try to put you back to sleep. Alright? And that is the wilds, alright, of Shatan. So I just want to go in the book of Galatians. Hey, Shalom. Shemashai, Shemakakas Brakta. I'm going to go in the book. Huh? Go in the book of Galatians real quick. Galatians 6th chapter. Start at C14. See my second map, Kusha. So Kanye, for only precept is Galatians 5 and 17. It says, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the lust is the desire. Alright, so the flesh designs something different from what the spirit design, and what the spirit design that you make it and you endure in the shoot. The spirit design a heavenly body, the spirit design heavenly things. Alright, heavenly treasure. With the tan does not corrupt. The spirit design righteousness. In Yahweh Shem Shai. That is the spirit design ultimately righteousness. None of this world but the flesh. Alright? The design against the spirit. So the flesh design to do abominable things. Things are hated by the Most High. The flesh go desire to go and revel. Flesh go desire to, if a woman you see whether they have a man or not, you just go into them. The flesh is designed to eat abominable things. Alright? The flesh is like a irritable itch. It just be itching around you. And righteousness is the hand you just take into scratch it and just pat it down. Sometimes you build up a resistance that they just ignore it. And that's what we need to do. And should I pray that Yahweh Shai prayed for his men? Alright, Abarat is how we gonna prevail. So it says, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary, they are against each other, right? They're opposite. Right? It says the one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would do. You designed to do something righteous and you want to go, you want to push it, you're doing what you have to do. But the boom you come on for. something hard to keep up, but through the strength and power of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, through that, the importance of that prayer. And we'll go to that just soon. It says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, alright, through the righteous Spirit, alright, you are not under the law. You're under that debt. You know, because you're walking in the Spirit. It says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, alright, they are brought to life. It says, which are these? Idolatry, fornication, and uncleanness, and lasciviousness, and that is what the flesh does desire. That is what the flesh does desire. Is a serious thing, is a shameful thing also. But that is what your flesh does desire. Unbridled lust, you know, access, you know, wantonness, shamelessness, you know, getting to this word on. You know, this is what this flesh does desire. Wickedness, more or less. Just blatant wickedness there. Alright, this is the definition. Hey, 11:14. Then for the Wi-Fi to load up real quick. Right, definition of lascivious. It says filled with or showing sexual desire, lewd, nakedness, you know, lustful, lasciviousness, acts, thoughts, arrested for lewd. Alright. So all kind of, you know, abominable things. You wanna sleep with 4 or 5 women on one bed. No way to do them thing. Them thing is unclean. You know, them is things they're not supposed to be designed. But the flesh just wanted, so you know, these kind of things like this had a pray and hey, gotta kill this man. Scripture say anybody that comes in here and tries to a new creature. New creature. Can 2 Corinthians 5:17 it says, therefore if any man be in the anointed, be in Yahushai, he is a new creature, and I will we had to become. Every day a new creature, a new creature, a new creature, morphing into something which is better than yesterday. You know, when you have sitting you will every day you have to try to become a better self, a better person, a better version of yourself, and that is in righteousness. So therefore if any man be in the anointed, he is a new creature. Alright, and if any man walk in his spirit, you know, under the law, he do what the law says to do. You know, under that debt. You know, and that is why we are to walk in righteousness, which is faith. And you know, we recently righteous act at the commandment, because if we, you know, being sinners, done sin in the law already, we done dead. You know, and through your hand we shall receive life, and through your hand we shall be going and receive. Alright? Our blessing to continue believing, and our blessing to continue fighting in the street. Alright? Now I just want to jump down into the acts of the Spirit. Alright? Okay, this is what we Spirit design, and this is what we design when we in the street. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faith. This is what we Spirit, you know, war in the flesh with. I want to believe, I want to be gentle, I want to be good, you know, I want to be full of peace. That is how I want that, you know, that is where design, Spirit design and that, but this flesh, you know, it war and against it, just like, let me get something real quick here. I want to get easy English definition. Right? So it says in verse 17 here, your own human power wants completely opposite things to what the Most High Spirit wants. Yeah? And that is true. And that is his flesh. You know? It was something different than what the Most High have. It was something different than your spirit, your God spirit. You know, that power spirit, that spirit that Yahweh Shemeshai put upon you. Alright? To preach this word, to teach, you know, to walk in it, it was something different. So it says it fights against, remember it's a fight, it fights against what the Most High Spirit wants. and so you cannot do the things that you really want to do. Because sometimes you plan this out and you try to accomplish it and you fail. But that doesn't say it will happen all the time. It wouldn't happen all the time, because it's a fight. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. See this? Yeah, this precept here very good. Ephesians 6:17. Alright. So this is what we need in this fight, because it says, right? Because we were speaking about the armor earlier on. So it says Ephesians 6:14. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor. What is that armor? Alright, full armor, complete armor, includes shield, sword, lance. This is what this armor, alright, includes, right? It can include shield, sword, lance, helmet, greaves, and a breastplate. Right, and what armor is used for? Armor is used to defend yourself as a covering for your body when you're in war. Alright, your armor. Alright, and it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. Truth, alright, which is this knowledge. You understand? Which is the name of Yahweh and Shemel Shai. Alright? Walking in the truth. Girt yourself about with that. You know? It says, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. The breastplate of righteousness. You understand? Which a big part in that is the belief. Alright? Believing. Practicing laws, statutes, and commandments. Believing in the truth. Alright? We up now second box, yeah? You know? So a big part in it is in righteousness is to believe. So it says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about your waist with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. And if it's around your loins, what are doing now? Holding you up. Holding up your pants. You understand? That truth is what is holding up. You understand? Okay, this is where you're standing on the truth. Alright? Having on the breastplate of righteousness. We're going to see where's righteousness real quick here. First Thessalonians, 5th chapter, about the 8th verse. Alright? And it says, First Thessalonians 5:8, it says, but let us who are of the day be sober. This is the hopeful elect. It says, putting on the breastplate of faith. Just the breastplate of righteousness. So the breastplate consists of faith and love. You see? Faith and love. Believing and love. Love of what? You know, love is practicing those statutes and commandments as the love of the Most High. Alright? It says, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. The hope to believe, to trust in that. Trusting in salvation, are we going to be delivered? Because hey, we're going to be delivered in this. When that man come into the street, you fall out of the street, hey, this is going on happen. This is the truth at the end of the day. Alright, it is the truth at the end of the day. Alright, and this is what we need to put on. Alright, as the scripture just said, having hope in the helmet of salvation. And like it here in 17. Alright, so just want to jump back, verse 15. It says, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Alright, say foot shod, when it's shod, it unmovable. Alright, in the preparation of the gospel, and the gospel is what? The good tidings, the good news of what? Of peace. Right, of Yahweh Shai. This is above all, taking the shield of faith. And this is it, the shield. A shield, a large, oblong, four-cornered shield. That's a large shield. A shield is used for what? Get real quick that we can just, look at the definition of it. A shield, alright, is used to defend. Shield is used to defend. Shield, right? It says a broad piece of metal or another suitable material held by straps or a handle attached on one side, used as a protection. That is the point. It is used as a protection against blows or missiles. Against blows or missiles. And let me see. Our shield is some spiritual. Alright, it's faith. Alright, it says, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and I just like them. As it just say here, alright, against blows or missiles, and that is how this enemy come, and he come with the big jabs, very big jabs. So it says, ye shall be able to quench, right, all the fiery darts of the wicked. And we had to believe this. We had to believe this, boy, because Satan is becoming level at your mind. Level at your mind, and the scripture is saying that faith is the defense. Believers continue to believe. It says, and take the helmet of salvation. Helmet is for your head, protection for your head of salvation. Are we going to be delivered out of this? Are we going to get new bodies? Are we going to actually be comfortable one day? Alright? Yeah, all of this is going to be destroyed, and it won't be there to distract we no more. It says, and the sword of the Spirit. The sword of the Spirit, which is the word of power. The sword, and a sword is also used for your defense. That's why we gotta get verse in it and learn it. Because this is the sword. You understand? This is the sword, a weapon. The Holy Scriptures. Alright, Scriptures say in Jeremiah 23 and 29, liken the Lord word unto fire, and also as a hammer. And think it also be used as weapons. Alright? And verse 18 it says, praying always, and that's what we need to do, pray. So that this devil, when we tamper, we brain all the time, so we pray in right you, begging the Lord, they give you the strength to endure. She says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And I will we entitled to do. Put on your armor and continue watching until that great and dreadful day, until that day of deliverance, until that day, alright, of salvation. We just had to stay in the fight. We were called to fight. We was called to serve a purpose in this truth. And our brother Isaiah Abashim Moshai, he's going to keep us in the truth, and he's going to reveal why he has us in the truth. Until ultimately, I hope that it is for us to be chosen. Just to be chosen. When you are called, if you are chosen, we just open to be chosen. We hope that we please the Lord, alright, and subduing the old man and keep pushing. But I try to climb up, out, kill him, man, and we just keep pushing, But Yahweh Shai prayed for his men. Right? Yahweh Shai prayed for his men. Right? Spare me 1 second, Baba Kisha. Alright, can. John 17 and verse 1, it says, these words spake Yahweh Shai, and lifted up his eyes to heaven, and said, Father, the hour is come, glorify thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee, as thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him, and that is the elect. And this is life eternal, that they might know thee, the only true power, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, the anointed, whom thou hast sent. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. And as Yahweh Shai going into that prayer, he's speaking to his Father. I have ministered I've manifested, select, manifested, brought to life, made bare. Alright, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me, and is the elect out of the world, and thine neighbor, and thou gavest them me. So it was the Most High one, and then the Most High gave the elect, the elect to Yahushai. Alright, so thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word, and that is because Yahushai prayed for us. He prayed for us, and Most High also will it. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me, and we believe. And believe, right? That's why we're here. Verse 9, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, pray not for the whole world, pray for the world of Yasha'Allah, I pray for his men, pray for the elect. Alright? But for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine, and thine, and thine, and mine, and I am glorified in them, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. And that is Yahushai prayed for us, that the Most High Abba Shai keeps us. And we gotta believe in that. Our heart is a hope in that I we. So I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope that it was informative also and exhorting also, that we continue in this fight. No matter what I get. Giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to my Allah apostles and elders of Great Millstone at the world well. Men that taught us his truth and continue to teach us his truth. To the Akim, the Brethren, the four corners of the earth that push this gospel in truth and sincerity, yes, his Shalom. Yakwathem, not listen in silence, yes, his Shalom also. Till next time, Shalom, Barakatam.